All right, here we are. Look at this. What's your official title?
Brian Santos, the Wall Wizard.
Wall Wizard. Okay, I wanted to make sure I got that right because that's important stuff. We want to get that. Welcome. I'm down here in Peoria. We're glad to have you. How many times have you been back to Peoria?
Actually, it's the first time I've ever been here. So this is all new to me and great crowds. I mean, seriously, you saw the crowds we were getting here, and these people are genuine, and I love them. And boy, they need me because they are clueless. They need a wizard here, I'll tell you. They are asking the right questions. And you know what? The thing is, no one's ever taught you how to paint. So that's why I love doing these home and garden shows, because I have 3 degrees, teaching degree, a business degree, and a chemistry degree. And a lot of people know me from HGTV, DIY, Today Show, Good Morning America. But mostly they know me through my books, Painting Secrets, Faux Secrets, Wall Covering Secrets. I'm an author for Better Homes and Gardens. So I write their magazines, their books, and I tour all of the United States and lecturing and teaching on painting, faux finishing, wallpapering. So I invite everybody to come on down, be a part of the Wizards Workshop all weekend. Tomorrow, Saturday, we're doing 12 o'clock Painting Secrets, 3 o'clock is Faux Secrets, and 6 o'clock is Wall Covering Secrets. Sunday, noon is Painting Secrets, and 2 o'clock is Faux Secrets. And I'll give you a little tease. How do you clean a brush in 10 seconds or less?
I don't know. How do you clean it? How do you clean a brush in 10 seconds or less?
The answer is half a cup of fabric softener and a gallon of water. And actually, I do that live on the stage. Everything's live. It's not a lecture. This is interactive. And we pull people right up, and we really show them that why behind the how-to. Because when you know the why, that's when you become the wizard. I love working interactively with people. I used to actually teach a lot. I have a theater background as well. I used to teach community college children's theater, as well as do scenic design. That's why the Wizards Workshop looks really bright and cheery and everything else.
You know what, you say that, it's funny you say that because you were doing some work over here with one of the young ladies who was up here doing some painting, and it was very much scenic painting that you were doing, and I thought, wow, and they don't even know it. They're learning theater out here, and they don't even know it.
It is theater arts, but you know what? It's also practical because you can do these things at home. I've done this type of decorative painting for really famous people like George Lucas. I did his entire house for Star Wars.
Oh, was he home when you did it?
I actually met him a couple times, and we did the entire Skywalker Ranch in Marin County, which is where I'm from, San Francisco Bay Area. A couple other famous clients, Steve Apple and Steve Jobs from Apple Computer.
Can they have real conversations, or are they just?
You know what? I knew them when they were just building Apple computers. This is back in the 70s, and seriously, and I did all their corporate buildings and did their homes personally.
How did you make that connection with them?
Well, because they started off in Cupertino, California, and I grew up in Campbell, California, which is literally about 10 miles away, and we actually knew each other from a mutual friend, and they needed to have their whole complexes done, so they hired my company, and that's how we got to know each other. Other famous people I've worked for is Clint Eastwood, Doris Day, all in the San Francisco.
Doris Day? Doris
Day, yes, in Carmel by the Sea, which is about 20 miles away from where I live, and I got to getting into a circuit of sort of celebrities, and Joe Montana was a very good client of mine. And
so now, okay, is it? We sit here and we go, oh wow, how cool. Is it fun to work? Or do you deal with some pretty big egos and stuff? I mean, is it hard to please them?
You know, I've seen Clint Eastwood's toilet, and they all put their one pan at a time, one leg at a time. But you know what? They're just real people. They really, really are, and it's nice to work.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, and yeah, I retired at 43, and this is all I do, and I enjoy working with them not because it's of who they are. It's because it's what I do. And they're very appreciative of it because it's their home. It's a very personal space. And so they sort of, if anything, they're demanding of the attention to make a detail because it is their home and they're used to sort of theatrical effects. But to be honest with you, they're just people. It's all about just trying to make it real and enjoyed. And that's part of the reasons why I love doing these home garden shows, because this is as real as it gets. I mean, I can't fake it. We're up here for an hour doing the classes, and it's interactive, and people, I always tell people, God bless them for coming to the show because they're clueless, and they need this. And Painting Secrets, Faux Secrets, Wall Covering Secrets are some of the best-selling books, and it's for that reason. They speak to the heart, they open your mind, and then I can open your wallet. So,
and I can continue being retired.
Yeah, seriously. But the ideas are just really basic, and it's like no one teaches you how to do it. I always tell people the two best friends in home improvement are trial and error, and that's no way to learn. So everybody needs a little wizard in their life, and that's why I do these shows, is that really trying to bring that education forward to make it easy and fun.
Where did the idea of wizard come? I mean, you've got the, I know that it's all true and all that, but you got it that as far. it's smart. I mean, it's beyond. I mean, the business thing comes in here.
Thank you very much. The whole idea of the wizard, I've been the wizard for over 25 years, the wall wizard, and it was actually a sort of a fluke. We had just finished this beautiful mansion up in Atherton, California. The woman walked in and said, "Oh, that is the most amazing thing. You must be a wall wizard."
Wall wizard.
Stuck, and that was it. And then from there, I've just built the whole genre of magic within, the wizards, the whole idea of, I mean, I was a wizard before Harry, okay? And so the ideas here are really about the wizard within and the magic. The other metaphor uses the Wizard of Oz. There is no place like home, okay? And I am just a man behind the curtain, but I got tricks, okay? And, remember in the Wizard of Oz, who reveals the wizard?
The Toto.
Toto, that's right.
Yeah.
So he represents innocence, and so we all have a wizard within, and we're all like Dorothy. There is no place like home. So what I try to do is pull out that inner wizard.
All right, folks, for those of you who want painting, everything you want to know about painting, it's here. For those of you who want someone to take things and make them really deep and really learn about the world of painting, it's also here, ladies and gentlemen, and the dish on cleanest food as well. Down at the Peoria Home Show. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Glad to have you around.
It's a real
All right.
pleasure.
There you go. That's why you want to come down.